Productions. I'm Intox along with BDot, baby.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
What's going on in 2025?
Yeah, we got more plane crashes and shit.
Right. Is it the end of the world or is it the end of their world?
Probably the end of their world. For real.
For real, though.
For real. The way things going out here, shit's definitely falling.
In real time.
I don't think people notice.
Quick as fuck.
But
yeah, because, there's some people that are talking about the whole, oh, look at all these people they're firing and this and what's going to happen in the next 3 to 6 months. Everybody's going to be defaulting on their shit and they're not going to have no money because no one's going to be working. And there's people that are just fucking fearful of all that shit. And you're like, you can't control any of that.
No, you can't.
You can't control any of that. There's no reason to worry about any of that. What you need to worry about is that you're employed, you got your bills paid, and you're straight. Those people will figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to be given severance pay and other things.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? But same time, it's fucked up. Same time. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody that's been there putting their sweat and tears in that motherfucker.
If they're legitimate, then that's fucked up, yeah. But you got to remember, half of these people that are getting fired from the government aren't even there. They're not even real people.
Right.
They don't exist. They're just people taking money. So you know what I mean? So like, a lot of that isn't even, a lot of those people ain't going to be on the street. They don't exist. They're not real people. You know what I mean? So we're not worried about any of that. We're going to get our money back. That's what, we're going to tighten this thing up. You know what I mean? Just give it a little, just tighten it up a little bit. Tone it. We got to tone that body up.
Yeah.
We was getting a little flubby there. A little flubby there.
So you think, okay, so when we supposed to get this money, right?
Right.
You think things going to change?
Not right away, but eventually, like, the idea is that you got to remember the whole idea behind having the money is that none of us have it now. Right. So because none of us have the money now, we're all fighting each other and struggling with each other and taking from each other because we don't have anything.
Right.
Once we all have something, even if it's just, basic income, $3,000, $5,000 a month or something, whatever it is, if it's something, think about how much people will want your shit less just because they have enough.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
When people don't have anything, they're going to take everything they can get. But when they have something, they're willing to barter, they're willing to trade, they're willing to work, they're willing to do other things because they have their basic needs met.
Right.
When their basic needs are met, that's when they turn to fucking feral dogs and start going crazy and just wanting to take shit from everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
So
I agree. You done hit bottoms. You're at the bottom now.
Right.
Ground zero.
Right.
So,
but I think, like I said, once we get a few bucks in our pocket and people that can afford some basic housing and can afford to have a meal and their things, they'll be able to focus their attentions on more things. They won't have to sit there and think of how they're going to fucking get fed the next day. You know what I mean? They're not going to be worried about that little shit. They're not going to be worried about taking your $5 so that they got $5. You know what I mean? They're going to be like, we all have a little bit. Let's just figure out how to make more. You know what I mean? So that's where it's going to come down to is we're all going to be working together to create more for each other instead of taking from each other like we were. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's just because we got tricked into fighting the wrong people. We're fighting each other, not realizing that the enemy is really out there.
Yeah.
That's the difference is they tricked us into fighting each other.
Fighting each other.
Yeah. And that comes down to the gangs and everything. Why do you think they just said that the MS-13 and the Mexican cartels and that stuff, they just put them down as terrorist organizations? You didn't hear them say anything about the Crips and the Bloods or the folks of the GDs or you know what I mean, any of those people. They didn't say they were terrorists because those are the real tribes. They just categorized them as gangs to make them sound evil.
Right.
But really, they're just the tribes on the land. But the thing is they got the tribes on the land to fight each other. That way, they don't fight the real enemy, which is the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this false government that has taken over all these years, that's been in control for, hundreds of years, 250 years, basically 1776. That's when they say that America was created in 1776, when they got their freedom and became the United States. That's when they started to take over as a de facto government, Because we got to remember, before them, what government did we have? We didn't really have we didn't have a specific form of government.
Right.
What we had was we had a matriarch. Why do you think every town has a mayor?
Mm-hmm.
See, we don't understand what the mayor is anymore. The mayor's the town mother. That's why it's M-A-Y-O-R. Mayor. Mother. Kind of, you see what I'm saying?
I got you.
It's not a patriarch figure. It was supposed to be a town mother. And what the town mother, the mayor, what she's supposed to be in charge of is the budget for the city. You know what I mean? That's her main job, is to be in charge of the budget for the city. She's the mayor. She makes sure everything in the city is running properly. You know what I mean? Make sure everybody's got the water happening. Everybody's got, food. There's no food deserts. There's no bullshit. You know what I mean? There's no food. There's no bullshit in the food that's going to hurt the children or hurt the fucking environment. That's who's supposed to be taking, paying attention to things, as well as the governors and the sheriffs and the different people that are all supposed to work in the community together, But what they did was they weaponized all that stuff. Each one of those situations has been weaponized now, and now it's, if I want to be a governor, I got to do all these things, kiss this ass and pay these people and lobby these fucks to get in this government position to now then be able to take advantage of all I want to take advantage of, instead of helping the people the way it's supposed to work. But we're returning to communities. You know what I mean? I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were talking about, remember when people used to come by and I just need a cup of sugar or I need a couple of eggs real quick, and then maybe a week later when they get checked, they come back, give you a couple of eggs, or maybe they give you a dozen eggs.
I remember those days.
Remember those days, right?
Yeah.
We don't really do that no more because we don't really know our neighbors like that no more.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts. There's plenty of time my mother had me go across the street. You know what I mean?
Like, I gotta be the one.
Right. Get some bread and ketchup and shit.
Right. Asking for a couple slices of bread.
I remember those days. Damn. Or I've got some sugar and something.
Yep.
Put it in a cup.
Yep.
Or some shit like that. Yep.
Bring over a mug of sugar.
Hell yeah.
Be like, I'll return your cup.
Never get that shit back.
And sometimes you never see it. Sometimes you do. But yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It been some times we ain't get no shit back.
Right. That's what I say. Sometimes it is what it is.
But we have.
But yeah, everybody. The thing is everybody shared a little more back then. You know what I mean, we looked out for each other a little more. And I would do that to this day. If somebody knocked on my door from one of my neighbors, and said, "Hey, man, you got a couple eggs?" If I had them, I'd have no problem.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'd have no problem. Yeah. You know what I mean? I have no problem giving you a couple eggs. It's not a big deal. Especially because, like I said, I've had neighbors who grow their own food. Sometimes I'll walk over and just give me a couple yams or give me a couple potatoes or just say, "Hey, I got a couple extra squash. I don't want it to go bad, so." Just you can have it. And I'm like, so they've given me things out of just nowhere, like not asking for anything or anything. But we've shared different things like that between each other. You know what I mean? Different stuff that we've had, or some, like I said, anytime I see they need help or anything with anything, if I'm available, I'm willing to help. I have no problem. Right. Like I said, we'll get out when we're out. Sometimes we got because we're kind of we're at the beginning of a cul-de-sac, kind of an area. So sometimes we'll get out there and plow the front area ourselves. Just a bunch of us together, and we'll kind of just clear it out ourselves because sometimes it takes a while for them to get there, Right. So we'll help clear it out a little bit ourselves and stuff. And I'm like, if we all come out here together and do it, I have no problem. But you know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to be the only one doing it every damn time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And we do that.
Everybody
people be getting out there, right?
Working.
But people have been getting out there, and so that's good.
You know what? Sometimes it take, say that one person to go start it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because people probably think about doing it.
Or
but they probably don't feel like, man, I don't be the only one out there.
Right, and don't know how other people feel. So, yeah, that's what I'll tell them. Sometimes I'll tell them, like, yeah, man, I don't mind being out here. Let's just do it together. Right. I don't mind being out here together and just doing it. Or doing my part even. If I just come do a little bit and y'all do a little more later or whatever. Just knowing we're working together is fine. I don't, you know what I mean? We don't have to fucking high-five each other and all this shit. You know what I mean? Right. We don't have to do all the craziness. But, like, as long as we just know that we're working together, I have no problem doing that. So. Yeah, it's like I'm not petty. I'm not gonna fucking do half of my yard to not do half of your yard or some shit. It's like I'll just do the whole fucking thing. I don't give a fuck. Just know that next time maybe you think about doing it.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I mean, you know what I mean? It's up to you to think about it. I'm not expecting it. I don't, but it's like, what nice thing would you do for somebody next time? That's all. It's like the pay it forward thing. It's like if I see somebody do something cool, I'm like, okay, what's the next time I have a moment, I'm gonna do something cool. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I look at it. Kind of, not for a tit for tat per se, but like I have no problem be doing extra for anybody. As long as we're in the moment and we're all good, man, so I have no problem. We're all being genuine with each other. We're all cool.
Right.
It's no problem being cool. Doesn't take a lot of extra energy.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Like, I know my neighbors, but I don't know my neighbors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I wave to them. I say hello, but we don't hang out.
That.
We don't hang out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I had a few back in the day where we hung out and we have barbecues, chill every now and again. But the ones I'm at right now, we just wave to each other and just say what's up, and every now and again have the quick 5-minute chat or something, and then that's it.
Right. That's it.
Don't really do too much.
That's it. Might talk about how you feeling today or the weather or something, and then I'm gone.
Right. Exactly.
Or they gone.
Yep.
I'm just like, damn. I know them, but I don't know them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, if something was to go down,
they know I'm there.
But yeah.
But that's it. Yeah, they know I'm around. They know I'm there. But yeah, they're not.
Or
we don't have a plan or something.
And I gotta go, run around back. You know what I'm saying, for emergency or some shit like that. Knock on their door. Right. They be like, oh,
they know.
Okay.
They know who you are.
Yeah, he the neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Let him in. He cool.
Correct. They would know you by sight.
Right.
If something went down. Right. I got you. Right. Exactly. Same thing.
Yeah. That's crazy though.
But yeah. So like I said, I get it, and that's we're heading back there. We're moving back to a community base. We've talked about it plenty of times. We got to move back to this community based where where the men can be the men of the community, and and the women can be the mothers of the community and different things and whatever, and we just work together as a community, and that way things will be better overall when when we were all paying attention.
Yeah, things run so much smoother. Ain't nobody worrying about who got what, or you got more than me.
Right.
Fuck that. We working together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all don't have a lot.
Right.
We all trying to make it. Shit, we all still going to work.
Right. Yeah, we all still got bills. We all still got things to do. So and that's like we've talked about before. It's things are people are starting to pinch, and it's like just look at if you got a pinch somewhere, don't look at it like I can't afford this anymore, or whatever. Look at it like what, there's some things in my life I don't need right now, and if I don't, and I don't need to pay this bill right now. I don't need to worry about this little thing anymore. I can do something else right now, and just chop a couple bills out. Next thing you know, you're saving $100 a month. You know what I mean? And then just look again and see where else you can cut back on some things. Everybody's doing more shit than they're supposed to. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? If you're a drinker, think about how much money you probably spend on drinking. You don't even think about it.
You know what? That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
You don't think about it.
Right, you don't think about it.
I wanted to do a post, right? To tell everybody, because I know a lot of people, they say they bottles and shit, after they drink it.
Right.
They save it.
Right. They'll put it up on the counter.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Or put it in the corner, along with the other bottles. But I wanted them to go grab the bottles and, just add them up.
Just what they have in their room, right?
Yeah, just add up what
Hundreds
you have.
of dollars right there. Probably.
What?
Right.
Man, I know somebody got tons of bottles. Yep. I mean, like from the living room to the kitchen cabinet I'm like, damn.
Yeah, because I thought about it, years ago. Like I said, when I quit drinking, man, it was anywhere between $400 and $600 a month. I was probably spending, not even realizing it. Remember, because we've talked about it. Because like I said, say I'm having a couple drinks a night at the bar. That's $20, $20-$30 a day. On the weekend, I'm buying a bottle plus a fucking 12-pack, for like a Friday night. And then the same thing probably Saturday night. So that's $40-$50 right there. You know what I mean? So we're talking $200 a week.
Damn.
You're like, holy shit. Sometimes more, sometimes less.
Right. Once you really like.
But when you kind of look at it, and so stopping drinking, that saved me a bunch of money. You know what I mean? Right there. You know? And then you can take that money and move it to other places, move it to other things, pay off some bills, try some, you know what I mean? That's why I was able to pay off some stuff, put some stuff away, put some money away, do some different things with it because I had extra money now, you know? And then, you know, you, like I said, you cut back on stuff. It's like I used to pay for cable, $250 a month for full cable. You know, internet, cable, everything, like $250 a month. Now I pay $99 a month for a fast internet only, and then I just stream everything. Got all the streaming. Yeah. I don't even have all the streaming services. I just have a couple of them that I share with people, and then I have my stick.
Yeah.
And I get it in.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I see the things I need to see. I don't see everything, but I see the things I need to see.
That's it. That's all you need, the Fire Stick, man. You don't really need all that extra shit.
Once you have the internet nowadays, you got access to everything.
You know what I'm saying? This should be, like you said, $250. Like $250 and not for a cable bill?
Yeah, to have HBO and Showtime and
you give
all
me
the channels.
6 fucking channels.
When I can have $99 and the internet to do whatever I want. Know what I mean?
Right. You play all these old-ass movies.
Yep.
On,
right. You're not playing shit anything I want to see. It's just programming.
I'm like, come on, I don't want to see this movie right now. Then you got...
I watch what I want to watch when I want to watch it.
You got you got like 4 different... Like, fuck it. You got like HBO 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And they're all playing the same shit.
And man. Just like the radio station. That's crazy. That is wild to me. Just like the fucking radio station. They play the same
Revelation,
song.
right?
You ever turn the radio station on and
same song.
play one song
every hour. On the hour.
And go to the next station and it's the same song? I'm like, what the hell is going on?
That's that payola shit, man. That's what they pay for streams. They pay for those plays. You know, they pay to be number one. They're not really being number one because they're popular. It's because they have the money to push their record. That's why they're number one. It was all fucking bullshit, folks. And you know how you can know that at this point? It's because look at the internet. People can go viral just on the internet, have their one little song be a hit on the internet with no fucking radio. See what I'm saying? So that tells you the radio wasn't shit. It was just people paying for it. And that's how they were getting those radio spots.
Facts.
You know?
Facts. I agree. Shit, just like DJs and shit. You know, if you go to the club and shit and you run to a DJ,
right?
They look, they put this in your song or put this in your CD, you know, and you throwing some bread.
Right.
It's the same way.
Yep. Well, that's right. And that's what it is money makes the world go round, like they say, you know?
Yeah.
If you have enough money, you can pay for anything and everything to get done. You know, it doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah. It really don't.
Yeah. Well, that's why, because it goes back to, you know, like we've talked about before, all these services we have now, Airbnb, Uber, Lyft, you know, all these different things. Those things were always things. They're not brand new. They're not brand new at all. None of them are. It's not brand new shit at all. What it is that was all services that the rich got to take part in because they had money. So they could order food any hour of the night from any place they wanted. Somebody would go figure it out for the right price. Know what I'm saying? Somebody would drive across that town for the right price to go get you that burger. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's always existed. You just had to have the money. Now we have access to that. That's the cheat code. You know what I'm saying? How we have access to it and we can go on our phone and turn it on and turn it off and make money or not.
Right.
Make money or not. You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference. We have access to it. The Airbnb. Rich people were always renting their shit out. You know what I mean? Every time they bought Sea-Doos and every time they bought a boat and a yacht and a plane, they weren't buying it just to have it. They were buying it to be able to rent it out when they weren't using it. You know what I mean? Well, we finally got access to that. We finally got access to that too. And it's called Airbnb and these other things and stuff. We've been able to take control of some of those ideas and then make it work for us too. The rich don't just have this anymore. Now we have it. We have access to it here on the ground with our phone. You know what I mean? And so that changes the gameplay. That shows you that the world is changing right there. 5-7 years ago when these things were fucking nothing, you know, that already shows you how fast this world can change by just having the right shit
Right.
and having access to it. You know what I mean? That's how I'm seeing it. I don't know.
Bomb droppers.
We hadn't got a bomb drop in a while.
Hey, they come out the shadow, out the
They sneak
out
up.
the woodworks.
They sneak up on us.
They just come out of nowhere. Boom, bomb droppers. Scare you.
Boom.
Surprise. It's like nah.
Yep. That's the whole idea.
Yep.
Right?
We back, man. We back. We back.
Yeah, so having access to all these things and having more access to more shit makes it a better even playing field. You know what I mean? Now you can't, for everything they try to take away from us and make illegal. Oh, excuse me. Everything they take away from us and make illegal and shit like that, there's new things popping up on the horizon that we can take advantage of. Because if you notice, every time they try to take something from us, we always take advantage of it somehow. You know what I mean? We're able to figure it out.
Right.
They can't hold us. They've never been able to hold us down.
And believe me, there's something always new coming out. Always something new coming out. So, like you said, they probably get their hands on it first, use it, and then throw it to us.
Yeah. We get the scraps.
Right. I think it was a movie like
We
that.
do good with the scraps, though.
With fucking billionaires, the people on top eat.
Oh, yeah, that one. It was called Platform.
And it's like, yeah.
They have a second one. I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
I saw they have a second one. But it's Platform. And so the people at the top have all the food to eat.
Right. They can eat whatever.
They can eat whatever they want. And by the time it gets to the lower levels, there's usually nothing left. Right? And then here's the thing. Is not everybody eats the food. Some people just destroy the food. Some people shit on the table.
Right,
Some people piss on the table. Some people
shit.
do dumb shit. And you're like, and so you don't know what you're going to get when it comes down to you. You just have to hope that everybody above you was cool.
Yeah. But 9 times out of 10, they not like that. Like, just go ahead, grab what you need to eat.
Right.
Eat, and let the shit go on down. You know, motherfuckers got to eat.
Right.
People got to eat, man. But you up to eating everything.
Everything.
And then sitting that bitch down with just
nothing. Just
cups and utensils and shit. Nah. And what are you going to do? You can't do shit about it.
Gluttonous.
It's fucked up, man. You said, hold up. You said there's part 2? They got a part 2?
I think there's a second one that popped up. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I think there's a second one. Look into it. Platform 2. Look into it. I think I saw that there was a second one. Because I saw the first one. First one was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that ties into what you were saying, though, about the billionaires.
Right. Because right now,
that's crazy.
All the billionaires do is throw money at us and watch us fucking dance for them. That's all they do. It's all these fucking games. You know, we got to play all these games to deceive each other in order to get that $100,000. You know, and it's like, this is what we're doing with the money when you could be helping people.
Right. And I'm going to tell you now.
You know what I mean?
I'm going to tell you now. Shit, we might get some bread, but you better be smart with it.
Yeah.
You better invest in something.
Well, here's the thing. How much do you think we're going to get?
I don't know.
What's your thought process?
I don't know.
What do you think?
They saying 5,000 to 8,000.
Right. You think that's, here's the thing, folks. Out of all the money we've seen them take from us, do you think $5,000 is enough?
Not really, no. It's going to cover. It's going to cover
because this is only because we got to remember this is only 1 year.
That's if you use it right.
We just got to remember this was only 1 year. Think about all the years we got to go back now, and know that every year they did this shit, it was false. So if it's 5,000 this year, it's 5,000 every year, right? Minimum. That's minimum. We're talking minimum here. Because they're not even talking about giving us all the money back, obviously. They were saying maybe about 20, 30% was going to go back to us as a dividend, which might be like $5,000. You know what I mean? So that's just a portion of it, of 1 year's money. So that's why I'm saying, think about if we get all that money back, technically we're owed that money regardless, because they stole it from us. You know what I mean? So technically we're owed that money. That means we could get a $5,000 check every month for, who knows, it could be a couple years. You know what I mean? Because they owe us some money. You know what I mean? Like it's not a little bit amount of money that they fucking owe us.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like you owe me $40. You know what I mean? Like we're talking billions of dollars. You know, trillions of dollars actually, probably.
That's wild.
You know what I mean? And so in the end, they're gonna owe us more than $5,000. A $5,000 check might be good as an initial start, but it needs to keep coming. Yeah. Because you owe us a lot more.
Right.
You owe us a lot.
Get stuck at. They just worry about that little 5,000, 8,000.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
I'll
take that, but that's a good start.
Right.
It's not all of it. Fuck that. You owe me a lot more money than that. So yeah. So think about that, folks. See what I'm saying? Like when they start to talk about money and shit, be like, fuck that. You owe me some fucking money. We got to figure this out. Don't let them get away with nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, it's the same idea I took like when my wife passed and, you know, dealing with military and different things. It's the same thing I thought that people around me that knew what they were talking about, that's what they were telling me. They were like, man, go get all the money they owe you. All of it. Who gives a fuck how small it is? You know what I mean? If the government owes you money, go get all of it. So yeah, folks, I want all my fucking money.
Because best believe they gonna get theirs.
Right. Because they've been having theirs, right? Remember that?
Get all theirs.
Remember that movie? Fuck, what was that movie called? It was Christopher Walken, where he was like, well, I was locked up. Y'all was out here getting fat. Y'all was out here eating. He goes, but now a nickel bag gets sold in the park. I want in. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you ain't getting away with this shit no more.
Yeah.
Now every time you make a deal, I'm in on that deal.
I need my parts.
Right.
Whatever you do, I'm in it. Damn. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was like called like something New York or something, wasn't it? Ah, fuck. It was an 80s movie.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you.
Or early 90s. It might have been early 90s. Might have been early 90s maybe. It was Christopher Walken. Fucking movie was that? Nickelback in the Park. I want in. I gotta fucking look that up again. Fuck.
Gotta find that one.
That was a good movie. Like you go back to that movie now, and that movie looks boring and fucking stupid. It doesn't hold up as well.
Okay. From here on, nothing goes down unless I'm involved. No blackjack, no dope deals, no nothing. A nickel bag gets sold in the park. I want in. You guys got fat while everybody starved on the street. It's my turn.
But back then, it was a good fucking movie. Let me see. Let's see if we look up.
Hell yeah.
Christopher Walken.
Oh, the graphics definitely changed on TV.
Gang movie, I think it was.
But if you could get past the graphics and just get to the message, you'd be all right.
Let's see. King of New York. It was called King of New York. That's
King
the
of
one.
New York.
Yep. Plays Frank White, a crime boss who uses his power to give back to the community in this 1990 crime thriller directed by Abel Ferrara. King of New York. That's what it was.
That's crazy.
Go watch that shit. Yeah.
I didn't see that, but
yeah. That's your homework for the week. It's everyone's homework for the week. If they haven't seen that movie, go see Kings of New York with Christopher Walken. It's pretty good.
Kings of New York.
I better go watch it again. It's been a while since I've seen it.
It's only right.
Right. So I'm gonna probably have to go catch it again, just to refresh my mind and memory.
So you said it's back in the day movie, right?
It's a 1990.
So the graphics not.
It's gonna be a 1990 grainy style movie.
It's all good.
Yeah, but it's the wording and the shit that like the theme and story of the movie is what fucking matters.
Get the message, folks.
Yes, the message.
Damn the graphics. Get the message. That's crazy. I really can't watch old movies.
Yeah, I can't watch old black and white movies.
Oh,
that's the worst.
No,
that's the worst.
Man.
And then when they're really grainy, yeah, it's
What?
And they're just old and grainy. I'm just like, I'm like, somebody tried, man.
How are you dealing with this?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
like, you watching this?
Right. This is keeping your attention.
Right. I'm cleaning the cut to my house, and motherfucker had on some cowboy shit.
Right. Some old school shit.
Like, you know what I mean? Like back in the day, black and white.
Back in the
but I'm
day.
like, what? What are they saying?
Shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Man, that shit was crazy. I was like, wow.
Cowboys and Indians. That's how they sold it.
I couldn't be watching this, folks. I mean, there was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm not a big Western fan either.
Yeah.
I'll watch some of the newer modern ones that they create, you know. But I won't watch I'll only watch the older ones if somebody tells me, like, get the message from one of them. Like, there's one called, like the one with, I think, what's his face? Oh, I think it's called A Fistful of Dollars or A Few Dollars More. There's a couple of them. A Few Dollars More, A Fistful of Dollars, and like some. Clint Eastwood's in it. And like it's got a good message to the story. And so I've seen those. But those are older ones. Those are like 70s when those came out. But yeah, a lot of times I can't watch Westerns either. Westerns to me are just boring and just...
Yeah, it's like, I don't... What?
Yeah, but there's a couple good ones out there that don't even play like Westerns. Like Tombstone. You ever seen that movie? Tombstone? It's a Western, but it doesn't really play like a Western. It's kind of like a thriller cat and mouse type movie instead of a Western. You know what I mean? Your old school Western. It's a more modern Western. I think it was in the 90s it came out. It's called Tombstone. It had Val Kilmer was in it. A couple other people. Billy Bob Thornton, one of his early joints, he was in it. And so it was about remember the shooting at the OK Corral? Remember that story or heard of that story before?
Yeah.
It's kind of a retelling of that through this movie. And it had a lot of good parts. It was interesting. It had there's a lot of quotes that come from that movie.
Got you.
Yeah, a lot of quotes come from that movie. So that's why that movie kind of was good. It just was good. The dialogue was really good between everything. Whoever wrote that movie was doing pretty good job.
Tombstone. Is it a series? Oh, why? I was going to say that's probably why.
It was one long movie, but it was, like I said, it was a good long movie. But it was a long movie. But there might have been something down the road that maybe was was a spinoff. Because you got to remember that OK Corral, Tombstone, all that stuff. That's most of what the Western stories are about. They're about that time frame. You know what I mean? Okay. So you got you got Billy the Kid. You got, you know what I mean? You got all these outlaws and stuff. It was all kind of about that kind of shit. You know what I mean? So it was that kind of stuff over and over and over, just different stories, different ways that the stories went down. Bank heists and, and stagecoach robberies and, robbing, doing, it's all that shit. You know what I mean? It's all that kind of same shit. It's just different people doing it different ways. And then you know what we did? We upgraded that idea, and now we call it Fast and Furious. It's just more bank robberies and heists and shit. And now it's called Fast and Furious.
Getting away, yeah.
Back then, they were fucking Westerns. Now they're Fast and Furious. So I won't, like I said, usually I'll watch on a recommendation, but I won't just, Westerns are my thing.
Yeah.
I'm not into them usually.
Yeah, even if they're in color.
Even if they're in color.
They got some of them in color. I'm like,
Because that's the thing too, though. When you look at them, like, if you go watch an older Western, a 70s Western, and then you watch like a 2000s Western, they're two totally different movies. You know what I mean? Like, they're kind of more upgraded when they're more modernized. Even though they're playing a Western idea, it just feels a lot more modernized nowadays than it did back then. Right. Yeah, the acting back then was so.
I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
You had to grow up in that area or be born in that area to like that type shit. See what I'm saying? Like
You'd have to be a country boy?
no, you just had to grow up on that shit. Like
Right. Well, you know what? Could it be that like some people grew up on Cowboys and Indians, some people grew up on anime, some people grew up on kung fu flicks. It just depends on the shit, right?
that's crazy. I grew up on kung fu flicks.
Right. Yeah, I didn't watch those either.
What? You didn't watch Kung Fu?
Now,
Damn,
I watched,
what the hell?
I watched a little
Kung
bit
Fu?
of I watched a little bit of Bruce Lee, and I watched like a little bit of who else? There's a couple other ones around those times, but that
Man.
was. But no, I'm not a big
Kung
Fu fan at all. Didn't know anything about Wu-Tang Clan until Wu-Tang Clan came out.
Oh man, damn. Shit, we just watched.
Still don't know nothing about the Shaolin monks. I have no idea what any of that is. I don't watch any of that stuff.
My mother just watched the movie not too long ago with Jackie Chan in it. That motherfucker old now,
Monkey King?
boy. Jackie Chan. I said, what? Jackie Chan. He still doing his moves and shit. He was a little old, but I think it was called Panda something. Panda Express or Explore.
I think I kind of know what you're talking about. That might sound familiar.
But he was the main character in it.
Right.
You know, he was doing his moves and shit. He
Right.
protect the panda.
Right. Right.
He had a flex with pandas and shit. I was
Yup.
like, okay. Huh. Jackie Chan. I kind of forgot about him until until he was in the damn movie.
Yeah, you haven't heard anything from him in a while.
Right. I was like,
haven't heard anything from him in a while. Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about you.
Ever
man.
since Rush Hour, man, haven't heard from him.
Right. Damn. Hey.
Ever since the Rush Hour series.
Damn.
Where have you gone?
Yeah. He definitely a little old. But he doing this thing still. He doing this thing. I ain't gonna knock him. But yeah, man, Kung Fu movies, man.
Yeah, I never got into it. Not into it. I've seen a few, but I never was like a fan. Yeah, so I wasn't a fan of Westerns. I wasn't a fan of Kung Fu flicks. The fuck was I a fan of? I had rap music, man. Changed my life. Found rap music in like 87, 88 with NWA. Fuck the Police and shit. Then moved into like Too Short and DJ Quick, early 90s, and then fucking went for it after that.
From there, that's what
And it was fucking, the rest was history. Here I am. But yeah, once I found that, man, I was like, I don't think there was anything else that was as interesting to me. Right. I just wanted to hear all this rap music. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, because I wasn't a big sports fan either. I mean, I liked a little bit of basketball. I watched the Spurs. Like I like the San Antonio Spurs. That's my team. That's my team for life. Because I grew up there, so that's my team for life. But I don't really watch any games. But back then I did.
Yeah, back then, hell yeah.
Yeah,
back then I used to watch. Man, what? Man, I used to know the plays and shit.
Right. I knew the players and the plays and the different things. Now, if I turn that shit on now, I'm like, yo, who are these people? I don't even know any of these players.
That motherfucker nice. Who this motherfucker?
Right. I don't know any of these people.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't even really watch it anymore. So stuff like that. So like I said, I had like a little sports, but I'm like, I'm trying to think of like, what was I into?
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck was I really into as a kid?
I was in that Kung Fu shit.
Yeah. Bikes, remember BMX bicycles? I rode my bike everywhere, man. I had a BMX, I had a Diamondback. I rode that fucking thing everywhere. I was into bikes and stuff like that as a kid. Like, we're doing bikes, we're playing outside. We weren't watching fucking TV, man.
Yeah. Shit. In my era, you was the man if you had like some spike tires and shit. Back in the day, remember the little plastic thing to go over your tire?
Which one?
It look like it's like a plastic piece that go over your spokes.
Oh, okay.
And It just looked like
It had a light in there or something. And
no, it wasn't no light. It was like a, you know how a waffle ball is. Mm-hmm. It's that material, but it's covering.
Right. So it's like a plastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
But it's over the wheel. If you had one of those,
right,
boy, it was the man. Telling you back then. And your handlebars.
You know we rolling.
Man.
They hating.
Shit, we was in the handlebar grips.
Yup.
I ain't never had no BMX.
We all were rocking BMX, man. Riding people on the handlebars and shit.
You had pegs
I had
and
the
all
pegs,
that shit.
So somebody get on the back. I had pegs, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I had the back pegs, definitely.
Nice.
Yeah, my buddy had the front pegs. I had the back pegs. Yeah. Yeah, he had both, and I was like, damn, I only got the front one. I only got the back ones or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think later on I bought the extensions. Like, you could buy them $12 or something, and you could put them on the front yourself, you know. So I think I did that myself. But his bike came with him and shit. They were all, like, matching color to his bike and shit. And I was like, this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice bike, buddy. That's the one that got stolen. Remember the story I told about it getting stolen? That's the one that got stolen, his shit.
Wow.
It was a nice yellow mongoose, I think it was. Matching spokes and everything. It was nice. This guy, I think he got it for his like 9th or 10th birthday or something. Gone. Within a year, gone. See you.
Don't let nobody ride that bike. Those are the words that come out their mouth, boy.
Yep. Don't let nobody ride your bike.
Right. I remember that shit vividly.
Yep. Keep an eye on your bike.
Right. Don't let nobody ride your bike.
But that's the thing. We
down
didn't,
the street, up
like
the
I said,
street.
for the most part down there, like I said, once we found a spot to play, if we were in someone's yard, your bike was just in their yard and we were good. You know, you could play in the street, play in the yard, and nobody would really fuck with your shit.
Right.
But if you walked away from it, that's a different story. You know?
Yeah, man. You a kid, you know what I'm saying? You a kid, you know what I mean? You worry about running around with your friends and shit, doing what you got to do. You're not thinking about your bike until time to go home.
Right. Yep.
You know what I mean? But you got to be smart. Right.
As long as you're around your bike, you're usually okay.
Right.
Just like you said, don't let nobody run off with it.
Yeah. Shit. It's easy to say, hey, man, let me ride your bike. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just going right here.
Oh, it's happened.
Get on a bike, take 3 pedals, you're gone. Yeah. Done.
Yeah, it happened once or twice when I was younger, and somebody would get away. They'd ride down the block or something and take off for a little bit. And one of the other older kids or something, you know, over the neighborhood would be like, "Man, you go get your bike back, man." Because you know, I'm a little kid. I'm like 7. You know, what am I gonna really do?
Right. Oh, he's a grown motherfucker. Like grown men.
They was probably like 10. No, they was probably like 10 or 12. I'm like 7. You know what I mean?
Oh, right, yeah. Right.
But I'm like, yeah, you know, like just ride it right here, man. Don't go nowhere. You know, you get tricked, you know, and then they take off. But like I said, one of the older kids would be like, man, I know who that is, man. I'll go get a bike. Right. You know, so you usually get saved. You know, but
good thing.
But you don't get too many of those.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't get too many of those. But I got 1 or 2 of those every now and again.
Damn.
But then that's when you know, you're like, yeah, nobody can ride my bike. Nobody. That's why they tell you not to let nobody
ride.
Man,
can you, man, what? Let me come home on my damn bike. Oh.
So-and-so's borrowing it. Why'd you let them borrow it?
Right. You'll never hear
I'm going to get it back tomorrow.
Right. Oh, man, that's digging yourself some more shit. Now you got to worry about tomorrow?
Yeah, I know, right?
Get this shit over with now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look. My shit gone. Right. All right. My fault, man. I apologize.
Yeah. So yeah, it was never too big of a problem usually.
Yeah.
Like I said. That's why I said when you're cool in the neighborhood and people respect you for who you are, you know what I mean? People ain't gonna let too many bad things happen to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Some people are gonna look out for you here and there. I mean, you know, that's God looking out for you. You know what I mean?
That's it. It's
through other people
sometimes. It's all on how.
Yeah, you know,
all on how you
carry yourself
people,
and
right.
treat people, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I say, when you got a good heart and you know you're not out here trying to be an asshole for any reason, people are gonna dig you. You know what I mean? And they're gonna want to help in any way they can.
Right.
In most places, you know, at most times, you know what I mean. So.
Yeah, but some people can see you and be like, you know what? I'm about to fuck his day up. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, well, those are the demons walking around.
That's
trying
what
to
I'm
get
saying.
you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're trying to get you, but, you know, you got to keep your force field up. They call it the armor of God. You got to keep your armor of God on.
Yes, sir. Bomb droppers. Yeah. Shit, one of those staying silent.
Yep.
Be silent, man.
Yep. Don't what do they call about? Don't dictate your moves, you know what I mean? Don't tell nobody what you're about to do. Just stay silent.
Because they don't know what.
Even the cops told you have the right to remain silent because God gave you that right.
That's it. Shit. Bomb droppers. That's it. You ain't got to say nothing. Let that person try to figure you out.
Mm-hmm. That's what you're supposed to say is, I do not answer questions, and I do not have to help you with your investigation. That's what you tell them. Because they'll be like, where you headed today? I don't answer questions. I don't need to help you with your investigation. Because that's how, remember we talked about that? That's how you know you're being investigated. It's because they're asking you questions about where you're going, where you're coming from, who you were with. You're being investigated. If they don't ask you any of that stuff, they just going to give you this ticket. Let's just make sure they're only there for the ticket. They don't give a fuck. But if they're asking you questions, that means they know something or they're trying to get to know something. So just be aware of that. That's why you say I don't answer questions, because I'm not here to help you with your investigation.
There it is, folks. There it is, folks. I'm not here to help you with your investigation.
You have my information. Either issue me a ticket or don't.
Right.
I need to be on my way. That's it. That's all you need to be saying to them. Do what you got to do. Whatever floats your boat. If you can sleep tonight, give me a ticket. You can sleep with yourself tonight because you think I'm out here doing wrong.
Shit, I be seeing a lot of, I don't want to bring them up, man, but I be seeing a lot of them putting a lot of people over there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been seeing them lately just
popping back up. Yeah. They're not supposed to be out here harassing anybody right now. They're under strict orders. They're not supposed to be harassing people right now. Yeah. You see, I think one or two stations, I think one down in Arkansas or Alabama or something like that, they're a town sheriff and them just got shut down or some shit. The whole town. It could be 3 people. You know what I mean? Maybe not even a big town. I don't know. I didn't look into it.
Right.
But it said the whole town got shut down. Another one. This is multiple of them over the last couple of years. We've seen different precincts across the nation and different areas get shut down. Well, here's another one. I think it's in Alabama. I think it is. I don't know if I find it, if I remember, I'll throw it up on the screen. But yeah, I think another one just got shut down, and you're like, for corruption and stuff. It's like they're shutting them down. They're going through. They're finding these fucks and they're getting rid of them.
Clean house.
Yep.
Do your job.
We ready to get into a song?
Yeah, we hit him with something.
This is one, we're going to bring this back. This was on the mixtape. I don't remember the year. I want to say, what year was it? I want to say maybe 2018, 2017, I think. This was a mixtape by Poisin Ink. I think it was called Back to the Future. It's on the website if you want to go to ppeinmusic.com and look into that. It's on the music page. Poisin Ink, free mixtape download for that one. Called Back to the Future. But this song is relevant to the shit that we talk about here at Awkward Intelligence. And so Mr. Prim reminded me about it and said, man, you need to bring this song back up. So here we go. This one is called Government, featuring PPE, which consists of me, Mr. Prim, and Nonstop.
This is the government, and I got all of y'all in my control. It's the government.
So why you hate y'all government? They expose the lies, the truth they always cover.
It's the government.
So why y'all hate y'all government? They expose the lies, the truth they always cover. It started with Y2K, supposed to end in 2012. I can't bench press, but I'm about to raise hell and throw it down on Wall Street. Tell Wall Street to take that. I'm coming for them ASAP. I'ma hit them with something forensics can't trace back. They gave me freedom of speech, well let me implement facts. If it's my fault, you know I'll cover it. Let me speak as if I was y'all government. I got concentration camps, blacks killing blacks, underground military not located on a map. I'm in debt with China, I ain't paying them bitches back. I wouldn't pay them back if they threaten y'all with a nuke attack. Collecting taxes, don't pay your taxes, that's y'all asses. When shit don't add up, I solve the problem, that's mathematics. I'm the one who turned weed, here's the crack addicts. As long as the money coming in, I don't care if it's tragic.
It's the government. It's the government.
The economy is struggling and the stock market's to blame. It's 2 years later and we still waiting for change. The Democrats keep pushing but Republicans keep blocking. I'm rewriting the bill but we running out of options. If you back us in the corner we gon' lash out viciously. Finally waking up from that political trickery. Obama's hands are tied, he just following the orders. They trying to push the Amero and open up the border, so there's nowhere else to run but back to the government. Accept the new world order or prepare for a punishment. We need a revolution, but the public is divided. Over half the population is too sick for fighting. I just look the other way as corporations do control, but I was supposed to represent society as a whole. It's been so many years that my conscience is killing me. I help deceive the people, and I'm sorry for your misery.
What's
up, Marcus? Representative. Yeah. What's up, boy? I see you. It's the government. Yeah. Yeah. Congressman. We taxing the lames, rearranging the game. They ain't equal, don't challenge me, the feeble-minded people. I'm all in the office, kicking straight bullshit. I'm the one that give you the rules, dictate the history that's taught up in the schools. Overfill the jails, and if that shit don't jail, then I'ma raise hell. Impartial on embargoes, shipping illegal cargo. What up to my cousin Tyrone and his wife Margot? Because they take care of kids that don't have a home. Now that's a sacrifice. What happened to that government rights? All that government cheese, oh it's up in their pocket, or it's thrown into the breeze. Now you can see 3 G's at the head of this political party. Straight hard shit that's up in this cabinet. Go ahead, pull up, take you a swig, but that don't mean that I'ma call you my nigga, because we is the government.
It's the government. It's the government.
Yo, when did the federal and state become angels and demons? Religions accepted, still stuck as dreams, and we possess fear. Burning Qurans, my blessings. Muslims got to move blocks away before they convert us. Like all Middle East got bombs up their sleeves. We forget about those that attack and deceased. What about the Vay? He never had a turban. Would that lead the Bible's on fire after a sermon? Better yet, when blacks couldn't preach but brought up as Christians. I guess we gotta pass out the Civil Rights Amendments, Bill of Rights, U.S. Constitution. Ever heard of them? Or would we rather just talk about illegal immigrants? Okay then, let's read about it, then talk about it political. The king's dream is dying, vital signs critical. Tea party, but I don't wanna sit with you, cause back in Palin sound like Jim Jones. Take a drink of Kool-Aid, nigga.
It's the government.
Yeah, government. Yeah, we actually, I want to say we recorded that originally in 2012. And I think it was only the, I don't think Nonstop was on it at that time. And then Marcus wanted to put it on his album years later, and then I think Non had jumped on it by then. And then we just put it together, you know. But I think originally, I don't think Marcus was on the original, or Non wasn't on the original. One of the two. Can't remember.
Yeah, that shit was hard. Shit definitely resonate what's
It's
going
the
on
government. Yeah. Mr. Prim said, he said, what happened to that government cheese? Oh, it's up in their pockets. Calling that shit years ago. Come on. Yeah, and the reason I'm thinking we did it more in like 2012 probably was because I was talking about Obama. And I said 2 years later.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, so that must have been right around that time, a couple years after he got elected was probably when we did that song. So I was like 2 years later and we still waiting for change. So yeah. So that's when we originally, I want to say we originally recorded it back then, and we might have threw it. I don't think we threw it on anything. And then like I said, a few years later, Marcus was like, "Let me do this. I want to do this album." And so he put this album together, and he wanted to put that song on there. So I was like, "Let's do it."
And that beat made that shit even.
Yes, that
harder,
beat was fucking banging.
I was like,
the
wow.
government.
Yeah. Right. Hell yeah. It make you like what? Okay.
Yeah. It keeps you locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then everybody was hitting key points. Facts, man.
Yep. 2 years later, and we still waiting for change.
Shit. Add 10 more to that.
Right. Another 10 after that, right? That's when that song's on, and then all of a sudden it transitions, and it's like 10 years later. Here we are.
Later.
Here we are.
Huh. Yeah. Could do that. I see it. What's up with this weather, man?
It's getting better. I like it.
Yeah.
It's been nice the last couple of days.
Yeah, last couple days.
I think tomorrow's going to be the same. It's going to be like in the mid-60s, feel nice again.
Mid-60s.
It's not going to be too bad. So I'm like, that's nice. It's great.
I'm not complaining.
No, it's great.
I'm just saying.
It's been nice that it's been better. It's not good
Right.
yet, but it's better. It's not 40 degrees all day. It's 65 in the afternoon, 45 at night. Not too bad. You know.
Definitely get a little punch at night.
Right.
But you know what?
Doing
I
that
can deal
60
with this.
in the afternoon is good. You can at least fucking open the window for a little bit and get
Right.
some fucking air and not feel like you're letting all this cold
Get some
ass
fresh
air.
air and shit.
So I've been doing that. I've been opening the windows for a couple hours today, a couple hours yesterday. Just give it some fresh air. But yeah, so it's nice to be able to turn that fucking heater off. Fucking Bill was kicking my ass.
Yeah. Shit. What's up with Detroit?
Detroit's frozen, baby.
They are frozen.
What'd they say?
Motherfuckers.
When hell freezes over? Oh, shit. It finally froze over, folks. What does that mean?
Said, damn.
Yeah, they had like 4 foot of water frozen.
I mean, you can't do nothing out there.
There's no going anywhere. Unless you're going to fucking ice skate there.
I thought about that.
You can ice skate there.
Yeah. Yeah, but when you get to where you going, it ain't going to be open. Shit ain't going to be open because they ain't going to be small enough.
Shit going to be open.
Right. Oh, believe me, I thought about ice skating.
That's true, right?
I was like, you know what? I
Like
can ice skate.
there had to be a few out there, right? You think? It's Detroit. They probably got it too. They ice skate out there.
Yeah.
So they probably got out there and fucking somebody got out there and ice skated on that shit.
Yeah.
I hope somebody had a good time.
I mean,
where are
shit.
those videos at?
I have a good time on it.
Yeah, where's those videos at? Where's everybody ice skating on Detroit? Everybody's just fucking going doomsday. You know what I mean? Where's all the people having a good time out there? Got to be videos of that shit.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they are. 'Cause,
Don't show me just the doom and gloom.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they was upset when when they woke up and seen that shit.
How the fuck does that even?
Like, right.
that fast?
That was like some Sub-Zero type
Right.
shit.
How fast does it fucking just frozen?
Froze overnight. And how cold was it?
Right. They said like -20 or something.
-20.
Some shit like that. They said it got fucking deep over there. I was like, what the fuck? Arctic winds came out of nowhere. It had to be. There's no way it can be like fucking 10 degrees and be that cold and frozen.
That's what
it had
I'm
to be like
saying.
fucking some negative shit. I think I heard somebody say that. I'm not making that number up specifically, but I might be. I'm not quoting it specifically. I thought I heard somebody say it got down to like -20 at some point.
Damn. For it to be like that.
But I did not
motherfuckers ain't be
look
able
into
to survive.
Right.
Oh, speaking of that, oh man.
Well, I think they say like it was -20 was like with the wind chill. So it might have been like -10. And then with the wind chill, it just feels frozen. Frozen for real. Disney came to life.
Yeah, for real. Because if that, just imagine some water floating, pipe bust,
Right?
and the water rise up
And then just freezes.
and then freeze.
Fuck all your shit up.
No, there had to be something behind that.
You think that's weather modification,
Had to be,
manipulation?
man.
I like it. I like where you're going.
It had to be.
It's right up my alley.
Ain't no
Welcome
way.
to Awkward Intelligence.
There's no way, bro.
Yeah,
That water just
definitely.
froze up.
Definitely
like
some
that.
type of weather manipulation, I'm sure.
Had to be.
Yeah.
Because you had to hold.
Well,
it was a sheet. Just
Nothing that's happened in the last like 3 months, weather-wise, you know what I mean, is like, we like you're saying, it's unprecedented. It's all unprecedented shit. So it has to tell you something. Something's going on. You know what I mean? Something's going on. So there has to be more going on than just, what do they call it? Global warming. It's not just global warming. There's something else happening here, folks.
Yeah.
That's what we're alluding to if you're not getting it by now. Yeah, so I'm with you. I feel like something's going on. There's some type of manipulation happening, and it's I think part of it is the kicking and screaming on their way out. It's over. They're fucking done. Every day we're gaining new ground. We're getting new shit. We're finding new money they're fucking hiding. I mean, you know what I mean? It's incredible. When did you ever think this was gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like most people growing up heard their parents always say, "Damn, we're never gonna figure that out." You know, like the government's never gonna tell us nothing about that shit. Even then, you know, like the 80s and 90s, they just knew the government was fucking keeping secrets. You know, but they never really did anything about it. I don't think they knew how or what to do. You know, it's like, you know,
that was the problem.
yeah. And a lot of us are in the same boat. We don't really know what to do either. You know, but we've been telling people, you know, what you can do is not pay your taxes. What you can do is not pay your mortgage. Those are things you can hit them in their pockets. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Hit them in their pockets. Stop giving them away free money. You know?
Facts.
Bet their fucking attitudes will change real fast. So, I mean, you see it happening in other ways. We're doing it in other ways. We're doing it in very similar things in other ways. And that's how you can tell that it works. Sometimes you got to call this shit out and go, here, this is what it is. And then, you know, see what shakes out the tree. That's kind of what all this is in a way, you know. A lot of this DOGE stuff and stuff like that that's happening in the government, they're just shaking the fucking tree, man. They're just trying to see what falls out, you know. And a lot of this is the reveal. They've already done this. All this stuff has been done. They're not really working on this right now. This is all the data they collected over the last 4 years, and they're now giving you the information. That's what I think most of it is. I don't think this is real time. They're actually doing this right at this moment. I think they're revealing this information, that this is the information they've uncovered over the last 4 years. That's what I think it is. Based on evidence and things that I'm seeing, you know what I mean?
That's why.
Yeah, it's the reveal. They're telling us now, because that's what I'm saying. Like most of this stuff it's things we've had said over the last couple of years. All of this is said and done. It's over. We've won already. The thing is you just haven't been told yet, so you don't understand it. You know what I mean? Because it's like you know, it's like if nobody told you after you're done with, after you're done with an assignment, if nobody told you to go hand your paper in and go outside and go play outside for recess, then you would have just sat there. You know what I mean? You would have just sat there and I'm done with my paper, but I just have to sit here until everybody else is done. Because nobody told me I could go hand my paper in and go. Right. See what I'm saying? It's that same kind of shit. We just haven't been told. See, we're out here trying to tell y'all. Y'all think we're fucking crazy. So now you got to wait for someone else to tell you so that you can turn around and go, oh, you guys weren't crazy. So, because you don't think we're worthy enough to fucking believe us.
That's crazy.
That's the problem. That's the problem with this community, with the truthers, is nobody believes the truthers have enough fucking respect to actually tell y'all the truth somehow. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's like, why should I believe you? That's half the time, that's what a lot of people tell me. Why should I believe you?
Man, then listen to the damn...
But they'll listen to the news.
Right.
Yeah.
And celebrities. And
right,
shit.
and celebrities. They have the news. They trust those people. You know what I mean? They trust the fucking Housewives of the Potomac. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But we say some shit, and we're just like, you're fucking
I'm weird.
Nuts. You're weird.
You're weird.
Nuts.
It's
Holy
like,
shit.
what?
Hey, when we go around people, don't talk like this.
Dang. Right.
You ever been told that?
Nah.
No? I've been told that a couple times. Hey, when we're around these people, man, don't be talking the way you be talking.
Yeah, don't talk crazy.
They'll tell you that?
Yeah.
See, you have been told that. Yeah, don't talk crazy.
I'm
like, what do you think I'm gonna fucking say? You know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
What do you think I'm gonna say? like the second they say, like, hey, how's it going? Hey, did you know there's a satanic pedophile cult that's taking over the government? I don't lead
You're
with
not just
that.
gonna come out like
lead
that.
with that.
No.
Like, nobody does that. Like, what do you think I'm gonna say?
Right.
But if I see that you say something, I go, oh,
Yeah.
did you know? And then see where it goes from there. You got to test the waters.
Right.
You learn how to
Right.
do this.
You shouldn't just go out and just randomly talk.
Can't
about
just
shit.
ramble out there.
No.
Yeah, nobody's going to get that.
You should kind of like hear,
What everybody else is talking about.
yeah,
first.
and like kind of indulge in the shit, but don't just start out with shit.
Yeah.
No, it don't work out like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think y'all forgot. I'm an MAC. That's a master of communication.
Master communication.
That's what a Mac is. A Mac is a master of communication. So you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna know what I'm talking about. Yo, what's up,
What's up, baby?
Sneak
Mr.
preview.
Prim? I was just talking about you.
Sneak preview.
What's happening?
I was just talking
What's
about
up,
you.
peoples?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just played The Government like 10 minutes ago.
Hell yeah.
We just played the song.
Nice.
Told you we were gonna bring it back. Man, pull up a seat for a second. Might as well. We're almost done. We only got 15,
Can
20
you
minutes
still
left,
hear me?
anyways.
You can still hear me?
Yeah, you can get on there a little bit. That's what I said. We only got 10, 15 minutes
Going
left.
in, no
Anyway.
mic. Going in, no mic, man. Let's do it.
We'll share a mic.
Yeah. You know, that's how we have out, you know.
What's up, people?
This is what we do.
I had to come and make an introduction. man.
Impromptu drop in.
I'm feeling like the world is doing what the world needs to be doing right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Let's go.
Yo, it's just the way you can feel it.
Right? The energies? The way the energies are rolling?
Energies are working.
Got you. Because, I was just talking to somebody earlier on the note like that kind of. It was, and they were like, because I was saying, the last few days or within the last week, I haven't been real motivated to do anything. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to see nobody. I mean, I don't mind meeting with my friends and things, but I don't want to go deal with people.
Right.
So it's like, if I don't leave my house, I'm not deal with nobody. You know what I mean? So that's my mind frame I've been in. And so like a couple people were like asking me about it, and they were like, thinking I was depressed or something. And I was like, no. I go, I don't think I'm depressed. I said, what I think it is I think I'm about to level up, and I'm at that end where I ain't got nothing else to do. So there's nothing, I don't need to do nothing, but I keep feeling like I need to do something. You know what I mean? So I said, I feel like I'm at the end. I'm about to level up. Something's going on right now. I said, that's where I'm at. So I'm not depressed.
Bomb droppers.
You're just feeling the vibe, bro.
Yeah, and so that's
it.
why I said, when you said that, the way, it's like, I see things happening, and I'm just letting them happen. I'm not worried about it. I'm not thinking about it. I don't feel like I have to do anything, but motivationally in my mind's going, you probably should be doing something. But I'm like, but I don't think there's anything I have to do right now. So I really don't need to do anything. So I'm just gonna sit here because I don't want to deal with people either.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you.
You know what I mean? And I'm fine with that. I'm playing video games. I'm chilling. You know,
almost like
Mr. Prim pops by. We hang
But
out.
it's to yourself though.
And I'm working on myself. And I'm working on myself. True.
Right.
So I'm studying. I'm doing things. So,
It's almost like the less you do, the more you do.
Correct. There it is.
Bomb droppers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because they got us so confused in this matrix.
Right. We feel like we have to constantly be doing and moving, and then I'm like, sometimes you just gotta sit there and just let it play out. Yeah. So that's where I'm at, and that's what I get. That's, you know what I mean. So I'm not tripping. I'm not motivated to do much, and I'm not motivated to do less. I'm just good with where I'm at, and I'm having fun.
Stay in your mode.
In my moments. When I have these moments, I can have fun. We can chill. We can talk shit. We can smoke, whatever. You know what I mean? And then when I'm doing other stuff, I'm either asleep or I'm fucking playing video games or I'm making food or, you know what I mean? I'm doing whatever I want to do. So, yeah. I'm just not tripping right now. Yeah, I'm just letting it roll. So I'm with you. The energies just feel like they're rolling. So I'm just good with it.
Yeah, it's definitely something in the air too, though. But if you're getting sick, it's because of fog.
The fog?
Because of the fog.
Yeah, they said there's particles in there that are fucking us up. It's another one of those. They're bioweapons. They bioweaponed us with a fog, making us think it was normal because it's just
crazy.
fog.
Fog means
But
been here for a while.
Yeah, but it's they weaponized it. Yeah, it's another form because they can't hit us with other shit because we took that stuff away from them already. You know what I mean? They can't hit us with certain things. So now they had to come out with their sneaky shit. You know what I mean? Oh, we got a fog mist we can throw at them. You know what I mean? Like they can't do nothing else. This is how fucking pathetic it is. You know what I mean? Like, that's the crazy part. This is how pathetic it is. Like, here's a little fog on you guys. Like that's the best you can do. That's all you got left. That's like we said the one episode ago. The guy was like, yeah. He goes. They're so done. It's like they're running down the street, firing in the air. That's how done they are. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they're just trying anything and everything, hoping it'll hit something. That's it. And yeah, they're gonna get a few casualties here and there. That's their goal. So of course they're gonna get something, I'm sure, because that's their goal. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to scare us into that fear shit again.
Yo, you notice? So since I'm here, real quick,
do it.
All the ones I recognized. What's up with the plane crashes?
Okay.
Talked about that?
Yeah.
We talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
See how they're trying to scare us with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
They showed one where the plane.
Talked about that.
It looks like the plane is landing.
Right.
But they said the plane was actually trying to take off, or vice versa.
Right.
It's some bullshit, bro.
Right. Stuff. If you look into,
but that's all they show.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah. Like some of the stuff they're saying doesn't make sense when it comes up to some of these things. But the other part that I was looking at it with this is I went and looked up aviation, stuff, per year or whatever. They said we're actually lower this year at this time than we were last year. So they said the first 2 months of 2024, there was 126 accidents, only like 4 were fatal. This year, as of right now, we're at like 105 and like 6 were fatal or something like that. So we're like right on par, if not right under where we were last year. And then the year before, the same thing. We were under that a little bit at the same time. So they're like, every year, we've had the same amount of shit go on. It's just that right now, they're pushing it. That's all they're doing. That's all the difference is they're pushing it on you. So that's why I told somebody the other day who was talking about it. I said, do you think? I go. I don't think it's more happening. I said, I think they're just showing it to you more. You're just going, hey, look, because most of these things don't ever make the news because they're usually just little accidents that nobody pays attention to. You know what I mean? But they're magnifying them on purpose. But for what reason? There's got to be an agenda, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're just trying to get people to be a fair flying.
True, but that's what I'm saying. But like, why? I'm wondering what the agenda is for that, though. For me personally, just
they don't want nobody to leave.
Think about it. What was the first time they did?
They don't want nobody to leave.
They don't want you to move.
They don't want us to move, to freely move.
Right. They
want you to stay in your sector.
They want you to be scared.
Right.
Like, oh damn, I wonder if I go on this plane.
Stay where you at.
Would this shit go down?
Right, and that's what I'm thinking. Because I'm like, yo, you're not gonna scare me out of this, guys. You know what I mean? Like God's got me. You know what I mean? Like if I'm supposed to make it somewhere, I'm gonna make it somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you can't stop me from doing that.
Right.
So yeah, as if I'm not out here doing reckless shit, you know what I mean? If I'm just traveling the way I need to travel and doing the things I need to do, I think we're fine. You know what I mean? But yes, is there a moment, you got to remember too, there's a lot of evil in this world. Is there a moment where the evil could try and somehow sneak onto your plane for whatever reason, and they'll want to take out that evil and they'll want to take you out with it? That's totally possible. You know what I mean? That's totally possible. That's what a couple of these plane things have been, is they've actually been people that they want to take out. They just ended up taking out the whole plane because it was the only way they could guarantee to get everything. But what they do, see, we got to remember, we're energy. So because everybody be like, well, why would you sacrifice those people? You know what I mean? Like, they're innocent people. Why would you do that? You know, why would God let that happen? That's always the stories everybody talks about.
Right.
Well, the idea is that you go in there and you snatch that evil dude out, and you also snatch the good people out too, though. But you take the good people and you put them up in a ship, and now they just have to wait till everything's done because they're technically pulled out of the game. You know what I mean? That's all it was. They just got pulled out of the game. Now they have to wait. Once the game gets to the final destination where we're heading at this moment, then they can be reintroduced back into the game in the next sector. You know what I'm saying? And then as we move forward into the next millennia, they'll be part of it. You know what I mean? So some of these people just had to go because they, like I said, they're part of the game. They just get wiped off the board. You know what I mean? But they're not gone forever. They're just gone in that moment. You know? So it's intricate. It's intricate. You know what I mean? Like, there's more to it when we talk about timelines and all these things and how it all plays into it, dimensions and different things. You got to look at it like that. They're just not on this level of plane right now, but they're still out there.
End's already happened.
Yeah, right. And the end's already happened. We just haven't gotten there in this moment. So yeah, that's why we say now we're walking into that. We're moving into those roles. We're seeing it. What's what we talked about earlier in the show was with Trump doing all this no tax, no tip on taxes, and no this, and cut out the IRS. These are the things we needed to happen to break the chains. You know what I mean? To break the chains from the U.S. corporation so we can go back to the U.S. Republic and live the law of the land, law of the Constitution, all that shit, instead of this fucking Admiralty fucking bar, you know what I mean, European bar system. That's not even American shit. And somehow they're operating here on American lands. You know what I mean? But we're not. Most people don't see that because it's been so ingrained in our moments that we don't look at it like that.
So indoctrinated.
Yeah, we're indoctrinated, right? Because we don't really know what it is. Nobody questions it. You know, like I said, our lawyers and stuff, and attorneys or whatever, go take the bar exam, and no one questions what that is. It's a British exam. Why are they taking a British exam to operate here on the U.S.? You know what I mean? But no one questions it. Yeah. They just go, oh yeah, that's if you want to be a lawyer, you got to take the bar exam. Like, that's an epitome of success, you know?
We question it, though.
Yeah, we're trying to question it. Welcome to Awkward Intelligence, where we question everything.
Yeah, you got to question.
Yeah. Well, the thing is not even really questioning it a lot of times. A lot of times it's just looking at it again. Because we do so many things just automatically because that's the way everybody's always did it. But when we start to look at it and go, wait, what is that?
That's some bullshit.
And then we start realizing, wait a minute, this doesn't fit.
That's some bullshit.
Then you got to ask questions.
And then we start asking the question. And then everybody goes, why are you trying to break the system?
No. The system got caught.
Right.
I
Exactly.
ain't trying to break it.
Right.
The system got caught.
Right. And if I found it, then that means it's got to go. That's the way this game goes. Right?
There it is.
Right. If I point out the mistake, we got to fix it. That's the whole point. That's how it works. So that's what we're doing now. We're pointing out their mistakes, and then that way we can see and go, it's never going to fucking happen again. We're going to pay attention. We're not going to let these motherfuckers slip all this shit in anymore. You know? We got to pay attention. That's all it is. And it's not even a lot for us to pay attention, truthfully. You know what I mean? You take 30 minutes a week out of your week, and you can learn what happened that week in a 30-minute video. by following people like us. There's all kinds of truthers out here giving me 30-minute fucking videos on a breakdown of the week and how things have gone. You don't have to do that much work. Most of these people are out here doing it for you. Come on, people.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
Let's go.
That's the point. So you know what I mean? Because like you said, where did you used to get your news? ABC, NBC, CBS? Fuck them. Come get your news from Awkward Intelligence. Because we got the real news.
Yo, I'm about to tell y'all a funny joke, man.
Here we go.
Got this
Funny
scoop.
story, bro. Before I came in here, I pulled up at Fifth Ave.
Liquor store.
Went and get me
Tall boy.
a little drink. While I'm in there, there's a chick in there, and she talking. Well, I thought it was a chick at first, but it wasn't a chick. It was a dude.
Said I thought it was a chick.
It was a dude who looks like a chick?
It was a dude chick.
Oh. A dyke.
One of those.
Gotcha.
No, the opposite.
Oh.
A dude chick.
Dude trying to be a female.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yo, the motherfucker was buying a case of Modelo's.
Nice.
And then I'm just getting my little
Trying
shit.
to trap him a Mexican.
But
huh?
in that minute, bro, he starts arguing
With the clerk?
with the clerk. And he's like, not for me. It's 25 for me. And I was sitting there like, and I looked at the shit. I was like, oh, that shit's $26.99.
He was trying to get it for 25?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Modelo's, bro.
Yeah. He's like, I only got 25 on me, man.
Motherfucker was gay than a bitch, bro. And he argued the shit. By the time I was like, yo, I'm out of here.
Paid your shit,
When
man.
I'm walking out, while I'm walking out, there's an old school black lady there. She was like, she looked at me. I'm laughing at the shit.
Right.
She looks at me. She says, he's special.
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
Yeah.
what the fuck are we doing in here?
Nice. It's GTA, man. It's a GTA server, man. We're in it.
I'm like, I just stopped at the store.
Anything goes.
Didn't imagine none of this shit happening.
What kind of shit are you manifesting, man?
I don't know, man.
Gay dude.
They said they got some feminine
Not for me.
energy running around right now, man.
Yeah. Yo, this shit was funny.
It's just the planet. It's just
I
the
don't
planet trying to
know.
balance itself out, man.
Yeah.
It's just it's trying to balance it out. There's a lot of
Before-
fucking massive male energy on this planet, and so it's the world's just
Yo,
trying to
before
leverage itself.
before I pulled off, that motherfucker was walking out with
He got
shit.
it for 25.
I don't know.
Oh shit! He must have got it for
Quick little
25.
joke for y'all.
Right.
Real life shit just happened. Thought it was funny as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, yo.
Just a little scene. Just one of them
Did
little
he-
quick scenes, man.
Did he shave and
Yo, the motherfucker,
Had braids and shit.
looked like a new age Bruno.
Motherfucker.
He looked like a new age Bruno Mars.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to. There's no hit on Bruno Mars. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
That gives you a visual. Gives you a visual of what you're looking for.
Yeah.
I got you.
And I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
be like, I see some dudes that
Colombian
trying to be
pool boy, I
females
like
and
it.
Shit like,
Some shit like that. Yeah.
hey, I don't care what you doing, yo, dude.
Right.
Do you?
No,
you
not
know
at
what
all.
I'm saying? Do
I
what
just
you
thought it was
doing.
funny when he said,
But
not for me.
I get it for
I
25.
get it for 25.
But-
and I was like, yo, is this nigga in the mafia? Then I started thinking, like, is this like a mafia nigga? Is this where the mafia done went?
He's like, you don't know who I am?
yo, I say do what you do. I don't care. That's not me. I can't control you or what's inside of you.
Yeah.
What you going through. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to convert to the other side, take care of the other parts. Like, you know what I mean? Like the dude trying to be a female, you got a fucking full
full beard?
That's why I asked you that. Motherfucker got a full beard and a wig on.
Right.
Damn. I know
Looking
what you're
crazy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Like
Like,
one of those. No, this motherfucker.
bruh, you gotta, you know what I mean?
Tighten
your
it all
shit
up. Make it
You know
work.
what I'm
I don't
saying?
think he had a beard, but he had probably like
Shadow?
the shadow.
Oh.
That shit look crazy, bruh.
If you gonna be a chick, go all the way.
Right.
That's what he
I
said.
get it.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, like,
I'm almost
ain't
like,
no hate. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah, everybody has the right to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
You look crazy.
Yeah, nobody's. Nobody's. Yeah.
Yeah, you look.
If you gonna wear a dress, wear the dress right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you gonna put some heels on, put some motherfucking heels
You know
on.
what, ladies? Ladies.
That's crazy, bro.
Y'all want to make some money out there, ladies? Put a class together, okay?
Oh, and teach them.
And teach them how to dress and do makeup and shit. Come on. You get on TikTok. Let's do this, okay? Let's do it right.
Shit.
Yeah,
Some
you know what I mean? Like let's take the reins. Get it figured out.
Females,
right.
though.
You see what I'm saying? Like, figure this out.
That's crazy.
Y'all get together and figure this shit out.
Look. Yeah, because that's wild.
I'm just saying, I'm tired of fixing all your problems. You figure it out.
I was just wondering why he thought he could get the Modelos that was $26.99.
I'm gonna try that now.
Right.
Not for me.
That's what I thought. I was like, yo.
You can do that? I didn't know you could do that.
I'm gonna just say, fuck, nigga, that's $5.
Right. Not for me.
$6? No, that's $5.
Nah.
I'm gonna just keep saying that.
You gotta get the track and shit. Now you gotta have the track and shit. Keep your beard.
No, I ain't changing no looks. I'm going in there the way I am. I'm trying to run it the same way.
Straight lace, no chase.
I'm not changing nothing.
If you go with a dress,
straight up like a
with
G.
a dress.
Yo. 25, cuz. Let me get that 25 out you.
Right. Now you know you can go in there and get it for 25, right?
If he worked that like that.
He must go on there a lot. They must go on there a lot.
Who knows?
Unless they didn't want to show it. Maybe they didn't want to show it in front of me.
Right. That too.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that time you might come in there and be like,
true.
hey, you let cuz go for
He was like,
$5.
wait a minute.
Yo, I just saw you let this nigga walk out for 25.
Right. Yeah, no, that's true. Might have been like, yo, wait for the fucking people to leave. What the fuck you doing?
Not for me.
Blowing up
and
the
that's
spot.
crazy. Not for me. Like, hold up. Not for me. like, yeah.
I'm looking at the nigga whipping shit.
We got our own deals.
I've been here a lot. I'm known here.
Right.
Why the fuck I don't get the same deal? I come buy my shit.
Right. Yeah. I'm always here. Right.
Unless he doing something extra. I ain't doing nothing extra on the side.
Whoa.
Right.
All I want is the same price.
Right.
Let's get that same price popping, bro.
Not for you.
Yeah. Nice.
Why are they doing it? That makes you question that establishment. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is really happening over there?
You got to make your own deals, man. You got to fucking deal it up. You got to work the deals.
Shit crazy. Oh, man. Sorry to change the subject, man.
No, you're good.
You know, fucking my mechanic. What'd you call him?
Your angel mechanic?
My angel mechanic.
You found him again? Got his number.
He turned to an angel.
Oh, he's gone?
Yeah.
Oh, bless his heart.
He turned to a damn angel, man. And how I found out was crazy. I wanted to change my transmission oil fluid, right? So I was like, all right, let me call Mo real quick.
Right.
You know,
was it Moses?
No. His name was Mo.
Mo. I knew it was something like that.
So I told him. So I called him. You know, try to set it up. He didn't answer the phone. So I'm like, damn, fuck.
Right.
So I said, all right, I'm gonna go to where he be at tomorrow. I know where he be at. Yeah. So I go over there. He's nowhere to be found.
Right.
So I go in on the inside and talk to somebody who knows him.
Right.
So I'm like, hey, where Mo at? He was like, man, Mo's no longer with us.
He's like, damn, you ain't know.
I said, what?
Yep.
I've been calling his phone. It's been going straight to voicemail.
Yep.
But it said they found him in the house and shit. Like, I didn't know this, but where he was living, he didn't have no power or no heat.
Got you. Also,
So,
I think maybe he got,
yeah.
the weather got him.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm like, damn. Crazy.
Yo, R.I.P. to Mo.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
to Mo.
I'm just like,
Angel Mechanic.
Angel Mechanic gone, man. Now I gotta find a whole new mechanic.
Yep.
He'll find one.
He'll find you.
Hopefully.
He'll find you.
That's how this Angel Mechanic he found him.
I found, yeah.
So
It's the second one I found like that.
yeah, another one will pop up. Another one will pop up. That's how it works.
You know what I'm saying? Like come to you, you know, give you deals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you go to mechanic.
They'll just pop up where you
It
are
ain't no
one day,
deal, right?
and you'll know what time it is.
Damn, Mo. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta move forward, man. That's all. Gotta move forward, folks.
Yeah,
Sorry to change the energy.
I know we didn't mean to leave it off
Sorry to change the
on a
energy.
sad note,
But,
yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, R.I.P. Mo.
Check on your peoples, man. That's all.
Definitely.
Always.
Always good to do. Now what? No, I'm just kidding.
Man, I'm sorry, folks. You know, there's a couple of folks out
Write it
there
down.
I ain't been keeping in contact with,
But somebody is.
yeah.
As long as somebody is, you should be fine. Because, yeah, I feel like I can't keep in contact with everybody all the time. I just can't. I want to.
Right,
I want to,
right.
But I'm like, man, if I'm on the phone all the time with this and chatting, and what am I going to I'm not going to do nothing. I'll be chatting to y'all all day. So, yeah. And I have those moments sometimes where you chatting with, it's like you get one phone call, you talk to them for like an hour, and then you hang up, and then next thing you know, someone else is calling you. Like, damn, everybody calling me today. So I have those moments sometimes, and those are good moments too, because, you know, sometimes there's days where nobody calls you.
Right.
Like, damn,
Right.
nothing. So yeah, you got to have a good mix of that. But yeah, having good people to talk to is good. Always a good thing.
Always talk to them. You can always talk to them. The communication is still there.
Right. That's the other thing.
Talk it.
We got to learn to talk in other ways, correct? Because, you know, telepathy, we have it. It's in there. So, yeah. That's what I was saying. I was like, work on that. Work on your telepathy skills. See how you do with that. Like, try that shit for like a week and just see how it goes. Got to keep working. Got to keep trying. And then just like the movies, all of a sudden it happens, and you're like, oh, shit.
Just trying to do that.
Just like
Just
on
trying
the
to
movies.
make that move.
Right. All of a sudden it just happens. You're like, how do I do that?
I tried a couple nights, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah? Telepathy or telekinesis? What are you trying?
Telekinesis.
Trying to move things?
Yeah, telekinesis.
Yeah, you got to picture the energy.
Yeah.
And then you got to take the energy and then move it.
Yeah, you gotta come from your gut.
Yeah.
Oh! It's like, nah.
That's crazy. If it would have flew across the room, that would
What?
be crazy.
Man, I'll shock my damn self with
Yeah,
that.
that's how it works once you fully mastered it.
Right.
You
Right.
just drop it.
Right.
But the way it works is you do it and then you gotta watch the pieces fall.
Yeah, that's like Ghost. Remember Ghost?
Yeah.
The movie?
You can't do it.
Ghost.
You can't do it like
Dad? Ghost Dad, I think.
Ghost Dad?
Yeah, Ghost Dad.
like for instance,
Remember he was in the
like
subway
you had the
trying to
thing
teach him how
standing
to-
up. If you had the thing standing up, you can't drop it just by causing the force. You have to
Lift it?
you have to put your energy outward.
Oh.
You have to move it.
And then
Shift-
it, and then
you
it
have
will
to
move.
shift
You
it.
start that way. That's like ABC.
Shift it. Yeah.
And then you get into the point where you can move it.
Right. I got you.
So you got to start with that's got to be moved so many other ways before you can move it.
Physically.
By thought.
But physically.
By thought.
Right.
Physically, you could do it.
No,
we're
I'm
in
saying,
the
but
third
physically
dimension.
by thought.
Third dimension, because we're right here, we can
Right.
do it.
Right. But you have to touch
But
it.
if I said in my head, and I didn't tell y'all nothing about it, I'd be like, I'm gonna move this in a couple minutes. matter if I say something, no matter if whatever happens, somehow this thing's gonna move.
Right. Somebody's gonna move it in order to make it work.
That's like how you start.
I got you.
Then you started like, wow, you could do it because other people are feeling the same way.
Right.
Y'all might both
You can use it together. Use the energies together.
Then that's when it happens. And like it falls over, and you're like, yo, how the fuck did that shit fall?
Right.
Then you question the other person, but that's because y'all both was thinking it. It made it more powerful to knock it off.
Right.
You get 5 people together, you probably knock something off. You focus in on it, right?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I got
and that's how it normally works with work, with life, with struggles.
The more
with
people you
like
have
that.
working on things, right, the easier it is, right?
See, he's wiggling.
Yeah. Oh, that's the table.
You're doing that.
He said, "See, it's wiggling."
Are you doing that?
Yeah,
Are you wiggling it? Don't wiggle it, bro. Don't be wiggling the fucking table.
Don't touch the table.
You know what I'm saying? You fuck around long enough,
Yeah.
that shit'll fly over there.
Right?
And then we'll all be tripping.
Yeah.
And no one will believe us.
No.
Right.
Camera will get it though.
And no one will believe us.
They'll think
they'll think
we were
photoshopped
doing
it.
parlor tricks.
Yeah. But parlor tricks would be you trying to specifically do that.
Right. I got you. No, I got you.
So I think that's how it works.
For it to just happen magically, everybody would just go, "What the fuck?" But like, yeah, if we were like, we're gonna try and make this happen today, then yeah, I get you.
If you focus,
Makes sense.
Right. And that's with anything.
Right. It's definitely with
I
anything.
want to. If we put our minds together and say we want to build a company or we want to do a thing, and we all feel that
We put our minds together,
that
we're gonna do
strongly
it.
about it, it's gonna happen.
Right. I agree.
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
So it gives it more strength, especially in the
Correct.
physical world, because this is physical.
Right.
This is harder to move.
Correct. Well,
With
we
your
talked.
mi-
We
with your
talked about
mind
that.
in a
Remember,
third-
we
in a
talked about
third-
that. This is the 1D because it's just an object that has no conscious, no soul or nothing. You know what I mean? So it's just like a 1D object. You know. So yeah.
Yo, it's like the equivalent of like a spouse and a married couple.
Right.
When people are married, sometimes they're able to do things
Right.
together
Because they connect.
because they're connected.
Right.
It's almost like that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta get there in your mind
Right.
to think that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It really has nothing to do with the physical.
Yeah.
really
It's getting your mind and it's getting your mind and your heart to connect.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's once you get those connected, you'll radiate authenticity.
Yeah.
That's what you'll radiate, and that's the highest you can radiate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like that. Or a bond between
Makes sense.
twins.
Right.
Like twins can do it.
Right.
That's why those type of bonds can do it.
Right. Now that psychic connection and stuff.
It's
Sometimes
more of a
and different
psychic
things,
connection
right.
because they're thinking on the same level.
Right. Right. Could be that their frequencies are so close to each other that they kind of just pick each other's shit up.
Yeah.
Right.
And so like as we do it in little minuscule ways, we're doing it. You can tell. You can see. Like we could see how the culture is changing in the world. Like 1989 wasn't not like 2024.
Right.
For me or you.
Yeah.
Those
yeah, it's like
those
the conscious was
eras
different. Yeah.
were different for us because we thought differently.
Right.
Now we think differently.
Definitely.
But how many of us think the same way, and then we see those things happening today?
Oh yeah, of course. We're
Like-
we're manifesting this stuff.
Like,
yeah.
like how the fuck does Transformers end up being a 7-part series? Because we're the older ones today. We control most of the thought frame, but most of our thought frames is certain things also.
Right.
So
Well, that's what I'm saying, the
what
Gen
we
Xers-
projecting as a consciousness.
The
as a
Gen
group of
Xers
people.
are presenting more stuff nowadays than anybody. Yeah. We're like the biggest conscious right now of people around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that generation.
So as we think the same and as we grow the same, we're gonna start projecting the things that we want to see.
Which is what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
Which is, yeah, we're definitely doing it.
Bomb droppers.
Nice. But yeah, let's wrap this fucking thing up. We're going long. Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with
BDot, baby.
and Mr. Prim popped in for a moment.
Showed
So
up at the end.
we'll catch you on the next one.
Doses.
Awkward intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
This is awkward intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
Awkward intelligence.